With February around the corner, this is a time for us to plan for one new month in our bullet journals. And this time around, I chose a different kind of theme, and I'm hoping that you're all for it. Because, we need to get ready. My name is Carla. This is Out with Katie. Welcome to my channel. I hope that so far 2024 is treating you very, very well. For me, February is the month in which 4 years back I started this channel. And wow, I cannot believe that I can say that 4 years, have passed. It's mind-blowing. And I can just say thank you because you've been here with me for all of, or most of, or some of that time. So thank you so very much. I started this channel because I wanted to share everything that bullet journaling can do positively in our lives. And it has, been a great system that has got me through some very interesting, rough, and some even times that I don't want to remember. So I'm hoping this system is giving you everything that you need to be a better you, to have a better life, and just to feel, better with everything that you have and there is for you to just enjoy and be happy about. Throughout these 4 years, I've given you, a lot of themes that you can certainly enjoy as you wish. Most of them are art related. I've done, so many artists like Van Gogh, Frida Kahlo, even also art movements like Japanese art, Chinese art, Dada, pop art, op art, I've done plenty of art movements. I've also done music, which I was really tempted to do this month. I've done Lady Gaga's 911, Elena Van My Chemical Romance, even Karma Chameleon. That, I love that song, and it's there in my bullet journal, and there's a video of it if you want to go ahead and look at it and even reproduce it in your notebook. I've also done some TV. I actually started with my all-time favorite series, Sailor Moon. That was my very first video in this channel. I made a theme using Sailor Moon as my inspiration. I also have other like Beetlejuice, and of course JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Lisa Frank, which is not really TV, but I just thought of it and I've done it. And also one of the last few was Demon Slayer, which I love. So I don't know, maybe you see that I'm all over the place, which clearly I am, because just for February itself, again, I was telling you my very first video was in February and it was Sailor Moon theme. Then afterwards for February I had surrealism, and after that I had impressionism, which art movements, more of what I usually do here in the channel. And this past year, 2023, I did Chinese New Year, which I really like how that came to be. But I was just wondering what theme to do this year, and I had several themes in mind. I wanted to do music, but I'm gonna, put it in the back burner for the moment. I'm gonna do it eventually, just not right now. Because when I thought of February, I was like, what is more representative of February than, of course, love and friendship? Which is why for the month of February, I chose to do my theme inspired on Friends. I don't think I need to explain to most of you who Friends is. It's a TV series that ran for I don't know how many years. I don't know how many years back as well. I don't even want to count. Because those are telling signs that I'm not that young anymore. But let's just skip that part. And I need to tell you that if you haven't seen Friends for whatever reason, it's a comedy that I just really enjoyed. It had romance. Of course, there was so many things to laugh. It made me feel good because, when no one told you life was gonna be a certain way, your job's a joke, you're broke, and your love life is DOA, When you think life just stuck in second gear and it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year, there's someone that's gonna be there for you, and that's friends. And jokes aside, I just think that friends is gonna be the perfect inspiration for our monthly plan in the bullet journal. So let's just get started. I'm gonna be using markers, and let's see what we can create. So get your materials. You need your notebook, your markers, and if you're just here to hang out and have a good time, get a cup of coffee, get a cup of tea, I don't know, something to drink, something to snack on, and I'll see you at the end of the video. I'll start by showing you the materials I'll be using this month. As you can see, they're all markers and they're brand new. I haven't even tested them. So I'll be posting that video later on because right now we need to plan for February. This month I also have a calendar for you. This time I even have 2 options for you guys, so just remember to download it. I hope you're taking advantage of this gift that I have for you, because honestly, it's just because I really want you to enjoy your bullet journaling experience. As you can see, I did a very minimal and stylized version of Friends to use as a cover, and I'll be publishing the video in which I did the illustration later on. Because right now we're running late to plan for this wonderful month. And while you see how this plan came to be, let me tell you some very valuable life lessons from the very popular Friends TV show. As many people know, this sitcom is lighthearted and very silly most of the time. However, there is without a doubt a lot of wisdom to share from that series. Certainly, we all wanted to know what will happen with Ross and Rachel. We also wanted to know what Chandler did for a living. And we wanted to see how, they had so much time to go hang out at Central Park. If you've seen this show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, you should give it a chance. Because Friends has made me laugh. It has sometimes reduced my stress to tears. It's one of the most iconic shows this generation has ever seen. And it's one we could never tire of watching over and over again. And I believe that at a certain point, we all wanted to be one of the characters. And I'm interested to know, who's your favorite character? I have to say that at times I identify so much with Rachel, but over time I could only think that Monica was like my soulmate. So what about you? Please leave me a comment. One of the first lessons that I learned from Friends is that the past did not define us. That's absolutely correct. Whether you're a runaway bride, a divorcee, you had a terrible childhood, you had an awful relationship with your parents, you are able to forge a new life, find happiness, and becoming complete. In this series, you're able to see how each of these 6 characters got a second chance in their life to turn it around. And that is completely priceless. Another lesson that you can learn from Friends is that we shouldn't plan too much. I know this one hurts, but hear me out. As you can see here, I'm all for planning ahead. I'm all for thinking things through. And I honestly think that you should have it mapped out as much as you can. Your plan, your journey, your life. But let's face it, life isn't always perfect. And although it's a super good habit to have a plan, it is also good to leave some wiggle room to accommodate for life to occur. Because when things are about to happen, even if we don't want them or we do want them, they will happen. So we need to adapt and be flexible and just receive life with gratitude and thankfulness. Here, we're all fond of planning, of course. It gives us a sense of control. It helps us make sure that there's wellness in our future. And that's what we do best. But let's just keep in mind that life is full of uncertainty. Some of the best things in life might not be the ones that we planned. Oh, and if you're wondering why I did cups for the mood tracker instead of umbrellas, it's because I did umbrellas for last year's January plan, the one that I got inspired in My Chemical Romance's Elena. Another valuable lesson is to let the heart lead. Even if this is a comedy TV show, things sometimes got really real. Like really real. Like when Joey and Chandler didn't recognize that they missed living with each other. And we all saw how, through an honest expression of feelings, the characters were able to clear the air and find happiness. Because when you love someone, you must love them including their flaws. We need to learn how to see perfection in all the imperfections so that we can find our lobsters, you know? I mean, Chandler and Monica, they're just so different, so opposed to each other. They even found love under the most hopeless of circumstances, and they made it work, and they did it so well. In this world that we live in, things get so busy, they happen so fast, and we have been taught to lock away our hearts to be guarded. But if we're going to lead and inspire others, we need to keep our hearts open. Let love guide you. Consciously surround yourself with people who nourish your soul, people who lift you up and make you want to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. People that honor, respect, and love you for who you truly are. The next lesson is, of course, to follow your dreams. We saw Joey finally get a gig as an actor, and he made it big. We saw Monica finally become a head chef. We saw Rachel confused and not knowing what to do to be a major executive of many brands that she loved. Even Chandler went from a job that he loathed, and we don't even know what it was, and then found the love in his work and career. And that wasn't something easy, but he made it. And even if there's divorces from the very beginning, and we continue to see divorces throughout the series, we also see pain and loss. We see them all at the end with someone that loves them. You see how patience, perseverance, and hard work do pay off. And I know this is just a TV show, but hey, it happens, okay? There is no doubt about it. Taking risks to make our dreams come true is very, very scary. But it will be so very fulfilling when you finally have it, when it's finally yours. Just remember to enjoy the journey as well as the final outcome. And the last and most important lesson that I want to discuss with you today is how friends will be there for you. This is probably the biggest lesson from the show. And it's not just, the theme song. It's not just a phrase. This is true, so very true. It might not be easy or realistic to have 6 friends, as the show suggests, because quite frankly, it can be difficult to only have one friend who is as generous, funny, loyal, and charismatic as any of the characters in the show. But it is true that when you find that person in your life, you must, hold on to them and nourish that friendship, because it can be your rock at times. They will be your confidence for a long day. They will be someone that you run through them your problems to help you solve them. I mean, when all the doors get closed, your friend breaks open one for you, so you'll never be alone. A true friend will hear you out, will have your back, will love you back, and that's just not something that you find every day. And hopefully you consider me a friend too, and know that I will be there for you because you're there for me too. I love the calendar and that it's a little bit different, and I also adored how the thankful log and the memories layout came to be. Those are my favorite. Which one's yours? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me in one more video. I had a blast. I really hope that you like how the theme came to be in the bullet journal. Remember that you can download the calendar that I use for this month, as well as, you know, you can go for another video with your favorite theme, and some of them have also free calendars that you can download. So this is just a gift that I give you, and hopefully I can do something special to celebrate February, and I'll be sharing that with you as soon as I can. Wherever you are, just take care. I mean, if you're in cold weather like me, just remember to, you know, keep warm. And if you're in the summer, just enjoy it. I mean, go for it. And also keep hydrated, okay? I'll see you in my next video. And in the meantime, keep creative, keep safe, and always be kind. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Please like and share my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you next time.